Anna, nice to have you with us today. Thank you.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you going?
Good. You sound so young.
Well, I like to think I am.
You've got a beautiful young voice. That's really good.
Thank you very much. That's a compliment.
How'd the show go last night?
It was absolutely incredible. Having an audience there for the very first time, obviously, doing it for the first time in front of an audience is always going to be very different.
Yeah,
It gives you a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But the story, just telling the story to an audience was absolutely incredible, and they reacted beyond anything that we thought they would. So, yeah.
I interviewed Robbie a couple of weeks ago about the show as your director, and I was talking to him about the emotion of this. Now, of course, you wouldn't know the emotion until you were on stage there last night and saw the audience and their reaction. How did they react to it?
Not a dry eye in the house by the end of it.
Yeah.
As I said, it's all in the story, really. I remember the very first reading that we did of the, no blocking, no performance, just reading through the story was incredibly moving. So if you put everything else into it, lighting, costume, performance, vocals, it's just overwhelming, really. It's really hard to not be moved by it. And the audience definitely felt it last night, I think. Whoopi
Goldberg, of course, played the original part way back in the movie in 1986. Did you ever see the movie?
I did.
It's moving, isn't it?
Yeah, performances in there. Again, no, not really music in it,
no.
But again, the story. and getting to actually perform the roles that, people like Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey made famous. Again, quite a daunting thing for a lot of the actors, but it's a real privilege too, because the movie and the novel are both just works of art in themselves. Yeah.
Anna, you were saying before about coming on stage and then doing your rehearsals and reading through the script the first time. Your very first time in rehearsals, was there a feeling between the cast of emotion at that stage?
Absolutely. It was one of those moments where you just knew from the start it was going to be something spectacular. Like, there was this vibe throughout and afterwards, where I think at the end, when Celie says her final line, we all sort of just took a breath and all just looked at each other, and it sounds really corny, but it actually happened. And we were all we knew something special was about to be created, and that's exactly what this story is. It's just unlike anything else, really.
I suppose if the couple of weeks go on and you're on stage there every night of the week, you're going to be emotionally drained, aren't you?
I know. Even just last night, we all got back to our dressing rooms and we were just sort of like, what just happened?
That's right, yes.
Yeah, constantly having to reapply makeup after tearing up. Those are the struggles, but you let it happen to you. You can't really control it.
So you go into the moment, don't you, and you take that part on, that character on, and therefore the tears that you're shedding are really for, they're there, they're not put on, are they?
No, absolutely, and you can't. None of this is forced. You just need to really listen to what these characters are saying, see your fellow actors on stage, and just tell the story, and that is enough for you to really just
You're dropping out a little bit, honestly. You went away from your phone, I think. We dropped out.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I have, yeah. I think you moved the mic,
Yeah, I was just saying that, if you just listen to your fellow actors while you're on stage and really allow yourself to be immersed in what you're saying and what you're listening to, and that is really enough for you to internally feel everything in that moment. So that's definitely what we felt last night.
Well, at Chapel Off Chapel, you're so close to the audience. I mean, so the first row there was right at the stage level. So you must be honing in on the eyes there. You're seeing, as you said, there wasn't a dry eye in the house last night. So you're seeing that, and that must encourage you guys to do more and more, mustn't it,
Yeah, well, again, we're just there to tell the story, and however the audience takes it, they take it differently, but we definitely trust in the story, and that's all we can do as actors,
When you see the audience's reaction, how do you feel on stage? Do you feel like you've got the message across?
Yeah, it's something incredibly special that you can really only truly understand if you're in it. Just knowing that you are responsible for affecting someone in that way is incredibly powerful. Knowing that you have the power to tell this story and get a message across and really emote people in a certain way, it's such a privilege, and that's why I think we all do what we do. We are storytellers, and we do this for a living, and we absolutely love it, and we have this incredible story, incredible characters in our hands that we are, every night from tomorrow night, are able to share with anyone and everyone who sits in that audience. And our director, Robbie, yesterday before our performance, quoted something that the cast of Hamilton apparently say before each performance. And that was, this might be someone's first time in the theatre or last time in the theatre. And thinking about that and the power that you have of welcoming someone into the theatre or giving someone their last memory of being in a theatre, that definitely set the energy for last night, and it will for the rest of the season as well.
What a great phrase. That's a wonderful saying to put onto you. Yeah. My wife and I sat at the Village Cinema watching this in 1986, and I've got to be honest and say we both had tears in our eyes too.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night when we're there, I don't know what row they've got us in tomorrow night, but I hope we're not the front row. I'm going to be hiding.
No, bring your tissues, bring your Kleenex, bring what you need.
I'll tell my wife to take a few tissues with her. And she'll cry at two cats walking down the street. Oh, she does. She does. So I look forward to meeting you. That makes our job easier. Yeah, it does indeed, Anna. I look forward to meeting you after the show tomorrow night, Anna. We'll say hello.
Absolutely. Yep. Cannot wait.
I'm the old chap, so I'm 70, so I'll meet up with you afterwards, had a drink and say hello personally to you.
Oh, beautiful.
I wish you well for the opening night. I know it's going to go well, and I can't wait till my listeners get along there and take all of this in, because it is going to be a spectacular show to go and see. No one should miss this. No one.
No one at all.
No.
You'll be killing yourself. And tickets are already, I believe there's only a few tickets left for the first 2 weeks, and we're only on for 4 weeks, I believe. So, yeah, definitely book now. Don't miss it.
This might be one of the shows that you're going to take onto the comedy theatre after this. You never know. You might go to a bigger theatre.
Ooh.
Eh?
Oh, well, any big producers listening, you know.
Yeah. Well, I reckon Robbie's doing a good job, so you never know.
Robbie's doing an incredible job. Stage art in itself. Just
good on
incredible.
you, Anna. We'll see you tomorrow night. All the best to you.
Great.
Take care.
Thanks so much, Lee.
Bye-bye to
Bye-bye.
you. Lovely lady, there she is. And I'm sure we'll come back in a week or two's time and tell you what Colour Purple was all about and how good it was there at Chapel Off Chapel when I head down there tomorrow night and have a look at the opening night.